Hey, Mark here. Hope you're well. In this video today, I'm going to look at dynamics, and that's all to do with kind of volume and how you hit the strings. And rather than talk about it, let's get on with it. We'll come back and have a chat about it after. Okay, so I'm just going to play a couple of things. Okay, so all dynamics is differences in volume, and you can create that by the way that you push the pick, or if you're using your fingers, the way that you hit the strings. Now, in this instance, I'm using a 0.5, I think, actually no, it's a 0.75 pick. Or the pick choice that I use varies quite a bit depending on what I'm playing. But for the purposes of this video, I wanted to use something that's got a little bit of kind of strength in it when you push the strings out of the way. Now, what I'm doing there is I literally am just either playing as soft as I can or pushing down through the strings harder. What I'm not doing is smashing the strings, okay, because then you get all this terrible harmonics and the strings rattling out of tune. What it's about is controlling the way that you push the pick through the strings rather than how hard you're hitting them. So you can change the dynamics really subtly by literally just touching the tip of the pick there. It's hard to pick that up, no pun intended. Okay, you can see literally and just touching that, and if I want to go through there, just the amount of force I use on the string itself, not about the way I hit it, but the actual pressure that I'm putting on the string makes a big difference in the dynamic volume. If you want to just try that yourself, if that's something that you're kind of struggling with or is new, you know, you're new to that idea, then just literally see how you get on with that. And by the way, if you like this kind of thing, if you are on your guitar journey, I've got a couple of little courses. One of them is free, which is the 5-day rhythm challenge. There's a link below to that, and that deals with purely the right hand, getting you going from sort of basic strums, including dynamics, phrasing, and just doing like different rhythm patterns. Can't remember what's in it all actually. And also I've got a little paid one. It's like $5 or something. That's like an hour and a half of videos, loads and loads of stuff in there covering everything from getting comfy right through to sort of left hand placement, getting the sort of the thumb in the right place, getting your wrist in the right place, through to doing everything you want to do up to playing, you know, 4 or 5 songs, and is all about chord progressions and stuff like that. Anyway, enough of that plug for that. So look, going back to dynamics, what I would suggest you do, if that's something that you want to develop, just literally sit on a chord, doesn't matter what it is. I'm just doing E minor there, right? Just go as soft as you can, and then try and put it on a beat. So you go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And then what you do is you just vary that. What that does is that kind of pushes the song along, and you can change what beat that's on. It could be on beat 3 if you wanted. You could go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can go. Just put a real big bum, you know, as if you're doing like a drum fill or something. So dynamics plays a massive part in everyone's playing, and when you listen to the songs that you love, you probably hear that a lot and probably, you know, don't realize what it is that they're doing. Sometimes the whole band can come down, sometimes it's just certain instrumentation, but it's a fundamental part of sounding good as a player. And once you sort of incorporate that into your playing, you have a lot of control over how you sound, and ultimately how you sound is what it's all about, isn't it? So look, very quick little video there. I hope that's helped. And yeah, try a few different picks as well. I've got another video which is to do with which pick to use for what type of sound. I'll put a link to that somewhere, or maybe it's up on there, wherever everything is on these platforms these days. Anyway, I'll catch you next time, and feel free to drop me a comment below. All the best. Thanks for watching. You take care.